once we got to the top, like we're the fastest growing moving company, like in history, as far as I know of, right? According to the Inc. 5000. And this is silly, but I found myself just like, now what? You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Of
Now
course.
what? And I think that that's a haunting question for guys like us, but it's also what drives us and motivates us and pushes us to be everything that we're capable of being and not having like these limiting beliefs like I feel like so many people do, right? Like a lot of people will start, we've all known them, right? We've got the friends that have done 90 different things, but none of them well because they didn't stick to something and and,
Because they
and,
quit
and
too soon.
invest. Right. Yeah.
They quit too soon.
They hit they're soft, dude. I mean, and I hate to tell you this, but there's, you know, we got to, I don't know, shoot, 600, 700 movers, and to find those guys out of the soft generation that's being
Oh,
raised
yeah, I
right
can't
now
even
that doesn't want
imagine.
to, has never worked with their hands in their life or has never, you know, like they just want to be, you know, TikTok dancers.
The work ethic, it's not what we grew up with.
Right.
I see people quit way too soon, and it's like, "Oh, no, like, how are you successful?" "Well, you know what? I just didn't quit."
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I didn't fail. I
yeah,
just didn't
"Oh,
quit.
I just didn't
I failed
quit."
a lot. That's
Oh,
how we learn.
and it's also interesting as you're going through those times where you fell and people are like, "Ah, see,
Yep.
I know," like, "Oh, wait, I don't even see it as a bad thing."
No.
Failure is part of the
Yeah.
process of being successful.
Right.
People see us now and we're like, they're like, "Oh, 10-year overnight success."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, yeah, you have no
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
the sacrifice,"
Exactly.
or I mean, my company's almost been bankrupt multiple times
Yeah.
over the last
Yeah.
9 years. I mean, I remember over COVID talking to you about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, it's brutal right
Hmm.
now." And, those were a lot of sleepless nights
Oh
and
yeah.
didn't ever think we were gonna quit. I mean,
Yeah.
always with the vision, like, "No, we're
And I
gonna make it no
remember,
matter what."
yeah, we talk about like kind of like the DNA behind like a successful person in any trade, or whether it's a musician or a mover, right? Like they all have a certain level of drive in them that maybe most others don't,
Yeah.
and just kind of like a will, not to quit, right? And that comes from our reason, like our personal whys, and it has a lot to do with the people that we surround ourselves with and the mentors that we have in our lives. When I started doing music, they're like, "Whoa, here's this guy. Here's this guy with all this money coming along." And,
Yeah,
and quite frankly, like if it was that easy, there'd be a lot more successful people in the music industry.
sure.
Right. But the simple fact is if that's the game that you play, you will be quickly recognized, called out, and shunned for
Mhm.
for that.